This fascinating house was designed by architect Stephen Varady and has been entered into this year's Dulux Colour Awards. So I thought you might like to have a quick look around at some of the fabulous colour combinations used here. Don't the colours in this bathroom work well together? They certainly add an element of interest to what would otherwise be a very ordinary plain space. Now, have you ever wondered how to go about choosing colour combinations that work as successfully as these ones have to create the kind of mood you're looking for at your place? Well, the answer is not to open up a colour chart. Well, not yet anyway. I mean, let's face it, there are literally thousands of colours available these days, and for most people, including myself, the choice can be quite overwhelming. So a little trick that works well for me is to get outside and start by taking an inspiration from nature. Now, once you've seen things you love, grab a bucket and just collect little bits and pieces and just pick up things that really grab your eye. Once you've had fun gathering, then it's time to come back and open up those colour cards. You'll find that Mother Nature has done all of the hard work for you. Look at the colour combination here, for example. You've got this gorgeous, rich, glossy green, which naturally complements this lovely, lustrous purple. So if you love that green and you'd like to paint a wall in your house that colour, well, all you need to do is then find a similar green in your colour chart. Like this one. This goes perfectly well. And you'll know that this purple will naturally complement the green. So all you need to do is find a purple, like this one, that will naturally go with the colours in your leaf. So using this technique, you can see just how easy it is to choose beautiful colour combinations from all of the stuff that you've gathered. Well, I've had a wonderful rummage around my place, and based on what I found and the colours that I love, I've come up with Tara's top tints for autumn, starting with Wattle Tapenade. Now, this is a rich, beautiful colour, which I think would look fabulous as a painted feature wall. But of course, you could also bring it into your furnishings with lovely, rich texture. Now, if you're looking to add a little highlight to the room, then of course you go back to your original inspiration, which of course is all of those lovely leaves. Now here you go, nature itself has indicated that this green is a perfect harmonious match. So you might like to introduce that into a few key accessories, like this cushion. And there you have it, a beautiful colour scheme that really does reflect the true colours of autumn. Now my second top tint is Bristol Burnt Sienna. When it comes to choosing fabrics for this rich, earthy colour, you might like to think about introducing some yellow, as the pumpkin here indicates it's a natural complement. So I've got that here in that nice weave. Now when it comes to flooring, how about something rich and stone-like, even terracotta? For something completely contrasting though, you might like to even think about this rich, glossy green. And for a really fun accessory, how about a couple of branches of this cow's udder plant that Don featured on the show just a couple of weeks ago? I think they match perfectly. My next colour suggestion is Muribond Tawny. Brown complements this colour perfectly, but on their own the two might be just that little bit flat. So what I'd recommend you do is introduce textural elements to the colour scheme. Things like coconuts, bowls of chestnuts, little conkers, or even vases of just plain twigs. Now if you open your eyes and hunt around the house, you never know what you just might find to decorate the place. Here we've even got plates of coffee crystals, and they work with this colour scheme beautifully. Now for another great autumn tint, how about this one? It's Dulux Pale Mustard. Pale mustard is one of my all-time favourites because it's soft, it's muted, and it goes extremely well with other colours. As you can see, this Porter's full red looks fabulous with the yellow. You can even see that on our leaf example. So you could paint the majority of your walls in this pale mustard, and then as a feature wall, this Porter's full red. But you could just as easily reverse this colour combination because the two colours work so well together. My last autumn tint is this gorgeous colour called Muribond Barnacle. Now this is a very dark, intense colour, so I would recommend that you do use it sparingly, like a feature wall or areas that you really want to draw the eye. For my money, I'd probably paint the majority of the room in a colour similar to an off-white. That way this colour will have the most drama. If you're looking to break it up a little bit, colours like this gorgeous red, they really do add a little bit of lift, as do these lovely limey greens, which of course you can introduce with bowls of fruit or vegetables, or even vases of gorgeous cut foliage like this bamboo. Well, I hope that's given you some ideas and the confidence to create a whole new look for your place this autumn.